So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt,
hits one! It's there! First blood drawn. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That has been cut short. No, he's not getting his way this time. Quarter of an hour played. And he's picked out the run. Real chance! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Aimed beyond the defence. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's straight offside. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Fire. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pass is just off target. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now he's off and running. He's played him through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special
Half
lottery.
of massive
Please
entertainment
grab the tickets
and
you were given when you were
excitement.
walking
A
through the gates.
two-goal margin,
And
yes,
please welcome our
but all
lads to the
things still
field.
possible. Here we go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good-looking ball. Great pressure, plenty of it. Decent progress down the left. And he's found a way past.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Played back to the goalkeeper. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Almost an hour gone.
For this match was 71,649.
That pass isn't the best. And that's another good win of the ball. He's looking wide. And they're on him in a flash. He's looking to set free a runner. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's shifting through the gears here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's in plenty of space here. Has a go! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitutions taking place.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end, we weren't left with any surprise.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nothing significant to report up to this point. Tries a shot! Cleared away. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
No goals as yet. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a key interception. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now he's off and running. Has a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Minutes is number 10.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Danger averted for now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that's well seen too. Half an hour played now. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely aimed pass. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Stood up well to him there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to dink it through.
There will be 1 minute added
His
time.
positioning was spot on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on the
Here we
field
go again.
is number 7.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that has left him in a heap. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. No way through there.
The attendance
Your
for this
impression
match
so far,
was
Jim?
71,649.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Ball driven towards the far post. He's looking to set free a runner. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Cut it out. He's tried one! And again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 17. Coming on the field. Number 22. Number 12.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's shifting. Can he put it away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great defending, strong and determined. And the finish!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be
Oh,
3
good read.
minutes added
That was
time.
well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Got a shot away! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! So that's it, it is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is a... Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Looks to clip it forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gently done. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great chance! It's a loose ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's a key interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, that's been intercepted. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Passing nice and neat. There's the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Shifted upfield.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He won't be happy with that one. He's through here. He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goal! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That's a throw. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And still, we await the first breakthrough.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
That's a look and plays it forward. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Great work on the overlap. He gets big! And that has been cleared. Well read, nice interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Gem! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground performance.
And he's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
No luck with that dink over the top.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
They've played it short. He rises! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit
And
more.
now,
I mean, you can
please
do
turn
all the
towards
right
the screen.
preparation.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gets a good foot in there. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the header. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? You've got to be quick to recover this. Steep has a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Big header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Half an hour played now. Looking for the runner. Dink through. It'll be a throw-in. Well, there's the clearance. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. There's the hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
He's played him through. That's a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back underway. He's tried a shot. And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. And he's managed to get rid. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And back to the keeper they go.
Well, yet another interception and
the shot! It's a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game.
Attendance for this match was 71,898.
yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Spread out to the left. No way through there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gently done. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! He won't be happy with that one. It's out for a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Substitutions taking place.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, what possessed them to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Gets good distance on it. No, that's been intercepted. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. But he's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And that's been won straight back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's having a go! That's got him rattled. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And we have our very first corner. It's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
And he's had a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And he welcomes it in. Great hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
It's their second corner of the game. And can he finish it?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Always onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's been shifted off it. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the left. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the pass is intercepted. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's in here! Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Floats it up and over. And that has been cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more. 0-0. And we're at the halfway point. Nice ball chance! There's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Looking for the run-up. Now there's a fine... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's had a hit! Cleared away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Just about up to the hour now.
70,987.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Threads one in. Goalkeeper's ball. Lobbed in behind. Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. He's found a way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Moved on forwards. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he was quick to react. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grand belts one. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. He's gone for goal. And he was quick to react. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That's really well cleared. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
He's going for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Pass somewhat off target. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, he's in! And reclaimed it in a trice. Clips it so gently. Out of play for a goal kick.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very...
He's got the shot away! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we're just set. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now that's well seen too. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive impressive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Come backward here. Look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this
Looking
match
for the run.
was 71,550.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Driving through the middle. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And we have our very first corner. Heads it! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's had it nicked away. Moved on forwards. No, that's been intercepted. More and more pressure on the ball here. "75 minutes played. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. The move, there's the hit! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 83
Time then for the first
minutes
substitution of the game.
number
Well, his stamina was
17.
called into question then, but there's
Substitution in
absolutely
progress.
nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
And
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch. So much like classic European stadia. The action has already started. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Del Piero running with the ball. Romero does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Costa Curta. Koundé makes the interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, that looks a decent... Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maradona, looking for the run. Well, that is expertly dealt with.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Xavi Alonso. Kimmich. Xabi Alonso. Bayer, will they claim to that? Cannavaro. Quality ball. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Kimmich. Driving forward. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Looks a good ball through. Kimmich. Xavi Alonso. And here's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Neymar. Now Costa Curta. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kimmich. And it's Xavi Alonso. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Alonso. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball if he can get there. Maradona. And he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Didier Drogba. Number 18, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 24, Erling Haaland. Number 4, Conte. Substitution.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Rodri. Kimmich. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Beckenbauer. Pressing high and with purpose. He's got away. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Conte. Neymar looking to run onto it. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Neymar. Rodri.
That's alert and sharp and very well.
He's going for goal! It's fallen kindly here! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Maradona. That is a great... It's Neymar! Xavi Alonso. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Played back to the goalkeeper. Cannavaro.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
And it's Maradona. Oh, super find. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Xabi Alonso. He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got a side of goal. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's one! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That really is quite fabulous. Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Maradona is onto it in a flash. Ball is over the line.
Substitutions taking place.
Haaland climbs up big. Del Piero gets flagged offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's intervened well there. Kane. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Driving on and making good progress. Nice physical challenge. Bayer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball, and it's Messi. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added
Messi
time.
is the guilty party there. Alexander-Arnold. Wilshere. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello everybody, and
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.